Welcome everyone to AGT Online, Round 4, Group B from the Red Bull Ring in Austria. I am Sean Ghostmiller, bringing you all the action this evening. This should be an absolutely fantastic race. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday evening. What a weekend of sport it's been. It's been unbelievable. Drama, controversy and action. What a great way to wrap it up with some fantastic AGT racing action. Of course, supported by the Bryan FYRC Porsche Supercup. So, joining me in the box, actually, for the second time is Troy V8 Brown. Good evening, sir. How are you?
How you going, mate? How's your day been?
Yeah, pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, she's been a lazy Sunday.
That's the way to be, definitely. So, big shout out to all our viewers. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. G'day Shainty, g'day Jay, g'day Buffer, g'day Brocky, g'day Sean Daniels. Morning from Leeds, UK. He'd be pretty excited after the rugby last night. Little bit of commiseration there to our New Zealand viewers. Sorry about that. But we are about to go qualifying, so we will head to the track now. Evening, William. Evening, Lee. Excellent.
Just watching a bit of the practice. She was a bit loose for some of them.
So we are at the Red Bull Ring. The heavens have opened again. It's been really wet week in Austria, so the rain hasn't stopped, so it should provide plenty of action.
You'd think with the amount of rain that's gone in the last week over Red Bull Ring would be flooded.
Alright, so the guys are out on track, about to start their out laps. Looking there at Schniko for Logitech G-Altus. We've got Barry in the Cruzin Ferrari. We've got Lucky for Lucky's Lawn Care in the Lexus. We've got Mr. NASCAR for the CP Racing Conglomerate. We've got Doremus in the Complete Angler Bentley BMW. We've got Hardy Hardsoft in the Powerhouse Aussie Hampton Mustang. We've got Prusky, who's stepping in for Dadson this evening. Dadson's up at the Gold Coast, was watching the supercars. So Prusky's jumped in the Ferrari. He's second run in the Ferrari, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. We've got the captain. Course for Ragged Edge Racing. The captain is not overly confident tonight, I've heard.
He's had a shocker of a practice. He'll get there.
We'll get there. We've got Zeus is he comes to know now for Trofeo and that stunning Lamborghini Huracan. Big shout out to the Trofeo team as well, with Ryan Millier winning the race yesterday, so great job there. He drove absolutely awesome. And I think he got first all for the round, so that's great stuff. We've got D in the second of the CP Racing BMWs. We've got Bryan for Revolution Satellite in the GTR. Be interesting to see how the GTR goes. So we might jump on board here with Brusky and go for a lap. Alright, so this is Niki Lauda curve. Really tricky corner. You don't want to, it's sort of uphill on the exit and the car just wants to push out sideways. Now we've got a long drag here up towards Remus. Really fast part of the track into the slowest corner on the track. Right-hander, back to second. Some guys use thirds. Tip it in. Really gentle on the throttle here. You've got to be really precise. Again, another long run down the Schotschgold. And break it very late. Back to second. Back to first. Prusky goes. Interesting. Again, tip it in. Gentle on the throttle here. The short shift there to minimise the wheel spin. Now it's a Worth curve. Fantastic part of the racetrack, this. About 110, 120 kilometres an hour in the rain. Really important again. Throttle control and brake modulation. It's going to be so important in this qualifying session and race.
Prusky's really driving that Ferrari pretty good.
He is. He's well in control. Now into ring. Downhill. Really falls away the track here. Run it a little wide. Not too wide though. You will risk a penalty. Now it's a Red Bull Mobile. And that is the lap of the fantastic Red Bull Ring. We should actually get our first indicative time from Prusky there. Goes in with a 1:44.351.
It's not a bad start lap.
Very good lap. Schniko in the second. Lucky in the third. That's a very good. Oh, it's back. Look at that. Zeus with a 142.762 has absolutely brained them. 1.4 seconds to the good. Wowee.
That's just another level, isn't it?
That's crazy good. He is going to be the man to beat tonight, no doubt about it.
Everyone will be hoping for him to have a crash first corner.
You know what, he probably still will.
The MR cars are actually not bad to drive around here. I haven't driven any of the rear engine cars, but they're quite decent for the wet, I suppose.
So we've got Bass at the moment. Berry in second. That's a great job there by Berry and the Cruzin and Ferrari. The Ferraris have shown some pace in the wet, which is really good to see. They've had a tough season, but it's good to see him back up there.
Bryan in the GTR, he's not doing too bad of a lap for the GTR, I guess.
Yeah. So some news out of Cruzin Motorsport, of course. They have teamed up with Obsession and to create a 4-car team now, so that's great for the category. Looking at Doremus currently in 7th. Pruski goes to 2nd now. Nice job with a 144.095. Schniko now puts in a 143.901. Still a second off the pace of Zeus, though. That is... He can park... I reckon he can park it. Captain Air with a 146.086. Still coming to terms with the wet. Looking there at hard soft in 10th at the moment. I feel this, the Mustang might struggle here.
I think the Mustang might have a bit too much torque down low and it's just spinning everywhere.
Hard soft stays 10th. Lucky in 8th. Bit of a surprise there in the Lexus. We do know the Lexus is a very good race package.
Yes, Knuckles seems to drive that really well.
Yeah, he's fantastic. They're a good, solid team at Lucky's Lawn Care. Of course, this is our last sprint race before we head to the Enduro round, which is very exciting.
Oh, can't wait. An endurance round with the McLaren.
So we are, of course, racing around the Nürburgring GP circuit for our endurance round, which should be exciting.
I jumped in the McLaren for the Nürburgring after the race I had here at Red Bull in the wet, and it's a total different car. You forgot how to drive it in the dry.
Looking there at Schniko at the moment, currently sitting in 2nd. 1.1 seconds to the good. 7 minutes remaining in qualifying. Oh, he goes quicker again with a 143.3. As now, but Zeus hits a 141.868. Wowee. That is, oh, Berry now in a second. Great job by Berry with the 143.128. Doremus up to 4th. Great job. So I feel Doremus has been getting stronger as the season's progressed. So getting his head around the BMW M6.
Yeah, I think this track's definitely a test to test your driving skills. So if they're doing well here, I think you're going pretty well for the season.
Looking there at NASCAR at the moment, driving the big Merc. Currently in 8th position. Wasn't feeling overly confident with tonight. He's very much looking forward to the next round though. It is his favourite track. So he's definitely fired up for that one.
Yeah, I think the Mercs will have a good outing at the Nürburgring.
They're at D at the moment, currently being out-qualified by his teammate Doremus. He is on a good lap here though. He's 0.6 up on his best. jump on board now. Heading down towards Rint. Well, you see here, he had to change gear quite late there. May have had it in the wrong gear. Gets a good exit out of Red Bull Mobile. Is this going to improve his time? It does. With a 1:44.923, but he stays in 9th position.
He's got a really long gearbox in that thing. Back to first on that last corner.
Brewski's still in 5th. He's only 0.064 off to rims there. Now, interesting, he hasn't come in yet. So, a couple of the guys have come in for a new set of boots. Our current provisional pole setter at the moment on his out lap, cycling temp into the tyres. Well, as much temperature as he can get, I suppose.
Yeah, now's when you want to be already pitted if you're going to be trying for a fast lap. You're only going to get another 2 maybe laps out there.
So what can Zeus do? Can he better that 1:41.868, which is a stormy lap? Bryan up to 6th. That's a good job in the GTR. We did see his teammate Terry struggle in the Group A race. The GTR is definitely not suited to the wet here. So it'll be definitely damage limitation, as they say.
It was weird seeing Terry at the back of the pack, that's for sure.
Yeah, something we're not used to, that's for sure.
Although I was keeping an eye on him because he tends to come up pretty quick when you're not watching. But even his last few laps, I think he might have got the handle of it because he was running in the 39, so I think he might have needed that last little bit of practice.
Yeah, I think qualifying hurt him as well. Definitely.
Yeah.
Because this track, we have known that the MR cars proven to be the real package to have. Unless it ain't Brocky. So, looking at Zeus here at the moment. Now beautifully turned out Trofeo Lamborghini Huracan. Ooh, a little taily there on the exit, but gathers it up nicely. Flicks it into the Worth curve. Again, he's really taily. He's using the whole curve there. He is down. He's 0.2 down on his best lap. Berry's still in second. Great job. He's on his fly now at the moment. See if he can improve his time.
Barry will love him if he's quick second. You want to be starting off the front of the grid for the start of this race.
Yeah, definitely. Here he goes now. What can Berry do? Can he improve? No, just misses out. 0.062. So he'll go around again. Just keep an eye on Doremus here. Currently in 4th position, which is a fantastic qualifying effort. Oh, he does improve his time with a 1:43.523. Wow, he found 0.5 there. That's a great lap. Pruski goes better as well. NASCAR up to 6th with a 1:44.181.
There's a few of the longer corners. If you get them right, there's a good half a second and half of the corners once you get the traction down.
Captain at the moment, currently in 9th. He has been getting quicker in this session, which is good to see. The rain has not relented though. It is absolutely cats and dogs. You can just hear the cars really struggling to put the power down. Of course, most of these cars are running 550 to 600 horsepower.
Would be fun to drive in the wet?
No. I'm glad I'm sitting here in the box, actually. Alright, let's look at Zeus now. Can he improve that time? Use the whole exit there. Ah, no, just off. Look at that, 0.003. Look at Schniko. Does improve at 143.344. Excalibur there down in 12th at the moment. So we do have a couple missing tonight. No DBRS tonight. And who else is not racing with us this year?
There is a few. There's a bit of a
NASCAR improves his time, 143.5. And of course, Kenny from the Cosmos, who is over at Japan at the moment, racing in the GT World Tour event. So big congrats to Kenny. But that is the end of, well, that is qualifying. So Zeus will be on pole. He's on his final lap at the moment. Can he improve? Oh, he slides it into Worth curve there, right on the lock stops, right out sideways. Had to get an early scaphism in. He's up though, he's purple. Now into ring. Oh, that'll be a penalty, I feel. Use the whole track there. Has he got away with it? He has. Wow.
Lucky there.
Very lucky. Has he improved? Yes, with a 141.750. What a lap. 1.3. Oh no, Barry goes quicker with a 142.964. Schniko with a 143.185. Lucky with a 144. So currently Zeus on pole, Berry in second, Schniko in third, Doremus in fourth, NASCAR in fifth, Pruski in sixth, Bryan in seventh, and Lucky in eighth. But Zeus, what a performance. 1.2 seconds to the good. Unbelievable. He has decimated the field.
Go on cruise control for his race.
Big shout out to Berry though in second. That is a fantastic performance. So good to see the Ferrari up there. Bryan improves his time, stays seventh.
There's still fast lap times for Group B, even though most of them are probably supposed to be in Group A.
Oh, phenomenal lap times. And that is qualifying, run and done. But a big congratulations does go to Zeus. What a time. Unbelievable. Wowee. Great session.
Yeah, it was good.
I think the battle for the final two podium spots is really going to be on here.
It can go in any way, I think, with this wet weather.
Well, that's right. That's the great level of the wet weather. Really does sort of sort the wheat from the chaff, as they say. Okay.
I was very surprised that my race went the way it did.
Alright, so we are heading now across for FYRC Porsche Supercup Group B, also known as Group Drama. We love it. And literally in the last 5 minutes, the track has been absolutely hit with another storm. So it is ridiculously wet out there. Really going to have to be gentle and coax the car. Alright, so qualifying has begun. So let's look at our runners this evening. We have Benny for Frontier Motorsport. We have the Moth for Powerhouse. The good doctor, he was actually a late pullout, but got off his real life duties early so he could jump in the Blacklight Mobile. Great to see him out on the track. We've got Grim Death there for Obsession, of course, with blokes of ice on the side of the car. We've got VF for Logitech G Altus. We've got Shaza for CP. We've got Subaru for Lock and Low, Lucky's Lawn Care Racing. We've got Lockwood for, I always forget who Switchblade. I nearly always forget that, I don't know why. Weird. Anyway, move along. We've got Faster Jet for Phoenix. And we've got Dilza Agadaga for Ragged Edge Racing. Only 10 runners this evening, so it is a small field. We have had a couple of non-starters, but I'm sure these guys will put on a fantastic race. So, of course, guys cycling out their outlaps at the moment. Now, we did see in the Group A race, talking strategy, we saw a no-stopper from a couple of drivers. Will someone be brave enough to try it here? I feel this is a very open race. So looking here at Shizer at the moment. Probably the favourite for tonight, if you had to pick one. He's definitely been on the improve in the Porsche. Lockwood's definitely... Ooh, he runs a little wide there. Ooh, with Subaru as well. Was there a coming together? Of course, track position is king here. He's jumping on board with Subaru at the moment. Heading into Slosh. Oh, he's salt Ray out sideways. Oh, catches it though. Just. You can see really struggling to get the power down in the RSR. At the moment. Get our first indicative lap time here. Oh, it goes with a 1:45.540. Nice lap there from Shizer. Very solid lap. Lockwood now. 1:48.327. What does Subaru do? Betty now into second. Nice lap from Betty there. 1:48. 1:53 for Faster Jet. So I tell you what, Shizer, that's 2.7 seconds quicker than the rest of the field. Wow-wee. At the good doctor here. Oh, runs it very wide there. That'll cost him some time. Oh, sideways there from the good doc. He's really hanging the bum out now. Classic good doc. Smooth as silk on the mic, but get him in a race car. The man turns into a different animal. So he's had a shocking lap there, so really struggled. So currently Shizer leads away, 2.7 seconds to the good. I'll tell you what, a 45.5, that is a very good lap time. That's Group A speed. Betty in second, nice qualifying so far there from Betty. The gap to Lockwood's not very big though. Of course, with only 10 minutes qualifying here, you've really got to make these opening laps count. Really can't afford a mistake. Oh, purple sector here for VF. Oh, very wide in the worst curve. He's gone, he spun it around. He just caught the edge of the grass here. That's all you need to do. Around she goes. Mr. Death do. Faster Jet now with a 1:52.795 puts him in a 6th position. stays 5th. Does improve his lap though. Moff down with a 148.219. Which has put the Moff in the 3rd position. Get around him, ladies and gentlemen. He is a crowd favourite. He's got Dilser here. Oh, I hope these guys sort it out. They do. Dilser gets right out of it. Great work. Oh, a little bit of confusion there, I think. Oh, they've sorted it all out. Great job. That's a beautiful lap by the Moff. He'll be well chuffed with that. Still in 9th. Surely he's got more speed there. Shizer though, still 1.5 seconds to the good. This has been an outstanding qualifying so far. Lockwood now with a 145.852. He's coming. He's found some speed in the later part of qualifying. Come to grips with the conditions. Guys, now they'll be just a bit thinking about their last laps here. Trying to think where they can find a couple of 10s. Subaru down at 6. Bit of a surprise there from Subaru. I thought he was a bit of a dark horse tonight. Just doesn't seem to have confidence in the braking of the car. You can see, oh, he's spun again. Just a slow spin. Always the most embarrassing. The slow spin. Okay, VF now. Looking quite smooth. Lacking a bit of ultimate pace, but looks like he's having a few issues there. Dilser currently in 9th. Of course, Dilser on the wheel. Still getting used to it. Then we've got the Good Doc in 10th. Now pops it up to 8th. Good Doctor's just starting to wind it up. Shizer though, still 0.3 to the good. The guys will be close to their last laps now. Can Shizer improve that time? Can Lockwood fire a shot at him? What can Betty do? The Moff in 4th, that is a great result. He has been improving all season. It into Rint now. Car looks really nice. It's not squirming too much. Little tail there on the exit as he plants the gas and unleashes over 500 horsepower. Stays 4th. Lockwood still in 2nd. So that is it. Time has expired, so the guys will just be on their final laps now. Shizer stays top. Will we get any last lap heroics from anyone? Check in with the Good Doc now. As he fires it down into Ring. Will he improve this lap? Yes, he's up to 6. Great job there from the Doc. Beautiful clutch lap at the finish. You definitely don't want to be towards the mid-pack rear of the field here, especially in the rain. Faster Jet at the moment, currently in 9th position. He's on his last lap at the moment. As the guy's now cycling down. Check in with the Moff. He's currently on his final lap. Can he find that 0.092 to overtake Betty in third position. He's up on his best time too. The Moff's on a fly here. Jumping on board the Powerhouse Porsche. Flicks it down into ring. Lovely apex there. Beautiful apex. Ooh, just missed it there at Red Bull Mobile. Oh, he's a little taily on the exit. Is that going to cost him some time? Can the Moff improve? Can he go third? No! Lost a lot of time there in that last sector. Stays fourth. But that is qualifying. Run and done. So we normally jump straight into the race here, guys, but we do have a red flag. So we'll just have a quick reset and we will get into it. So big welcome to Mikey, to words, how are you, buddy? To Scotty, hope everyone is well. So while we have this little break here, once again, I hope everyone is enjoying this fantastic weekend of motorsport. We've got F1, we've got MotoGP, we've got the supercars, we've got Aussie GT. The Stadium Super Trucks are back. Woohoo! Big fan of those. So it should be. This should actually be a, should be an interesting race. This one. Looking forward to it. Based on the qualifying speed, though, there of Mr. Death, he's looking. Sorry, Mr. Death. Shiza. He's looking quite hard to beat. So going to be interesting to see how that goes. Will someone be brave enough to try the nose stopper? So guys in chat, just fire in your podiums there, please. That'd be great. We can have a quick conversation. Evening, Gary. Hope you're well. Clint there. Who's on for a nose stopper? I think, you know, I think the good doctor will try it. I definitely think he'll try it. He's always one to throw a bit of a curveball out there. Of course, they would have watched the Group A race. And of course, we know that the winner there no stopped, so it won't be long now there, guys. We're just resetting the grid. Do appreciate your patience. Might have myself a sip of drip just to cleanse the palate. Yeah, MotoGP was fantastic. Great to see Jack Miller on the podium. Really cool. I thought Vinales and Marquez, what a battle that was. But Vinales just chucked it away there on the last lap. So, win it or bin it, as they say. Brocky, Shiza, Moff, Lockwood. Oh, I like that podium. Buffer, Shiza, Moff, and the good Doc. Lee, how good was Rhino at the Gold Coast? Yeah, his Saturday drive, that was a magnificent drive. Big pressure as well, especially after the McLaren had troubles there. And he just drove flawlessly. And that, when he had to pass traffic on the last corner, that was beautiful driving. Sean Daniels, a nose stopper is a no-brainer. Yeah, look, it is that. It'll be interesting to see. Someone might do a Johnny Bolt out in front and just drop the hammer. And, of course, then you've got to really watch that gap. If it blows out too much, nose stopping could be a risk. I mean, really is hard to weigh up. Will be interesting to see how it all plays out. So just so we do have another runner in the race. Filthy has joined in, so that's great. Great to see Filthy on the grid. Lee may have been jealous, may still be. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we are about to go racing, ladies and gentlemen. FYRC Porsche Supercup. Group B. This should be a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. 11 cars on the grid. Shies are off pole, Lockwood off second. The start's so important here. Really want to get through turn 1 nice and cleanly. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. FYRC Porsche Supercup Group B is about to go. Long hold, racing! They got off the start very well there. Oh, the Moffs had a bit of a shocker. Oh, they're about to go 4 wide now as they head up towards Nicky Lauder curve. The good dog's got a storming start. So they fire it in now, Shizer. Oh, the good, look at that. Oh, Benny fires it straight up the inside. He's in the second position. Great start there from Benny. Fantastic start. Heading up now towards Remus. Jumping on board now with Grit and Death there. Look at the visibility, or the complete lack of it. Looking behind there. They all seem to get through smoothly. Oh, big lunge there from the Moff. Beautiful lunge. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy in the background. Oh, look at this action here, though. Shizer's gone. He is absolutely blitzed it. Now, Mr. Death now fires it down the inside. Takes second position. Lovely move. So this is a 4-way scrap for second here. This is fantastic racing action. Oh, look in the background there. Oh, we've had a spinner. Dills is gone. Oh, VF's had a moment as well. Let's check that out on our Pirelli replay. What's happened here? So as they braked it very... Oh, he just got a bit of a nudge there. Filthy taking no prisoners as he got on the power too. Oh, another little tap. Oh, that's going to be interesting how that's judged. Oh, Dills is way out sideways again. Oh, and the Moffs had a moment as well. The Moff's back down to 10th position. Oh, we'll check that out in our replay as well. What's happened to the Moff? Oh, the Moff's look like he's had a spin as well. So the wet weather's really tripping up some of our competitors. So currently out front, Shizer's got a 4.4 second lead on the opening lap. Wow, he is absolutely braining this field. Grim Death in second, the battle for second here. This is fantastic action. Lockwood in third, Betty in fourth, Subaru in fifth. So these guys are having a bit of a battle. Does look like Lockwood and Death though, just starting to open a bit of a gap there over Betty. On board the Obsession Blokes advice machine. Look at the time Lockwood makes up there going into Remus. He's so good through that corner. Now he's in the slipstream. What could he do? On the outside. Is he going to go for the move? Oh, there's a big gap there. The door's still open. No, thinks better of it. Oh, shot. Grim Death backs it in. Doesn't hold on to it. Oh, we've had another incident there. It looks like Subaru's had a big moment. What's happened to Subaru? Let's check that out on our Pirelli replay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, that's not good. He is redressing. But what that has done, it's really put paid to both their races. Oh, and he's spun again. Oh, drama here. Why all that has happened? Look at the good Doc and Filthy. Stayed out of trouble, and look at the battle between these two here. Of course, great mates off the track. But, oh, the gloves are off here. As Filthy got the move done, he has. Beautiful move there from Filthy. Now up to fourth position. He's on the charge. Checking back with our leader now. Currently 6.4 seconds to the good. He is walking away with this. Now it'll be interesting to see if he's on the fuel conserve or he's just dropped the hammer. Second place is Lockwood. Third place is Mr. Death. Fourth is Filthy. Fifth is the Good Doc. VF in 6th. Faster Jet in 7th. Betty, of course, in 8th position at the moment after that coming together. Jumping on board the Team Blacklight machine. Well, so you can hear that the Good Doc there, he's short shifting, so he's definitely trying to conserve fuel. So Death's really dropped off the pace here. He's 2.8 seconds behind Lockwood now. Keep an eye on Filthy's pace relatively to Death in front of him. Can he get that elusive podium? Just see he's still struggling to really put the power down. I like this from the Good Doc as well. I like he's just sitting behind Filthy in the slipstream. It's almost like these two are working together. A couple of old school races. Dilser currently in 10th. Oh, good save there from Dilser. He's really getting it right out sideways. The Moth currently in 11th. As you can see, a couple of witness marks on the Porsche there. So the field has really spread out here. Nice little battle brewing here between Faster Jet and Betty. Betty's going to go for the move up a turn. Nicky allowed a curve. Actually, he doesn't even worry about getting to the curve. He just does it on the straight and thinks, right, job done. So Filthy now just starting to gap the Good Doc now. We might do a tyre and fuel update. So looking there at Shizer at the moment. Currently just got just over half the tank. Tyres look fantastic. Lockwood, a little bit more fuel there. Oh, wow. So interesting. So Grim Death's got more fuel again. Wow, look at the fuel save from Filthy and the Good Doc here. They got 3/4 of a tank. They are definitely trying to no-stop this. There is no doubt about it. Very interesting. Keep an eye on that. So currently the gap's 20 seconds. I feel they've got to start making some time though, because Shizer's really blown out this lead. It's out to 7.7 seconds. He is flying. Nice drive here from Lockwood at the moment. Currently in second. 4.9 seconds ahead of Mr. Death. Just keep an eye on that gap there. See if it is stretching though. So Lockwood, that is genuine speed at the moment, which is fantastic. This I feel is going to be the interest of the race though. These two runners here definitely feel they're no stopping. Will that get them some leapfrogging some positions? Currently in 6 on the recovery drive. Faster Jet in 7th, 8th is VF, 9th is Subaru, and 10th is the Moth. We're getting close to halfway now. It's definitely the closest battle on track at the moment. So it will be interesting to see. You can just see through certain sections of the track, Filthy's a little bit quicker than the Good Doc, but then the Good Doc makes up time at other parts of the track. See through there, Filthy was a little bit wide. Good Doc, beautiful apex through there. That was a lovely bit of driving. Just a tick over 10 minutes remaining. SS in, Grimdes in. Grimdes first to blink. So these two will leapfrog him here. So now that's a podium now for Filthy. Keep an eye on this. Currently 23 seconds off Shies, who puts it on 1:45.847. That is a stonking lap. He is absolutely flying. He is in a class of his own this evening. Absolute class of his own. Lockwood there in second at the moment. Now, that's going to be the interesting one if he stops or doesn't stop. If he doesn't stop, he's looking pretty. If he does stop, that's... keep an eye on that. Now, this is the gap we've got to monitor as well. So, Grimdeath currently 3.5 seconds off the Good Dog and Filthy. Now, I feel he's going to reel him in a little bit here. Of course, catching's one thing. Passing's a totally different thing altogether. Especially in these conditions. Jump on board with the Good Dog now. See, still in that toe there, Filthy. Oh, he's sideways. Oh, he just hang on to that. Nice little bit of car control. Lockwood's in. Lockwood's in. There we go. This is huge now. Can he get out in front of these two? Tyres are on. The pit crew go to work. Fuel goes in. The Switchblade team, can they get this job done? Or is Filthy and the Good Dog going to get out in front? This is going to be extremely close. Fuel's dropped. The car should be moving by now. It looks like they're going to do it quite... Are they going to do it? This is going to be extremely close. Lockwood gets out in front. That's huge. That is massive. He really needed to do that. Great job. Now he's just got to get his head down because the pressure will come. Filthy's really going to apply the screws here. Oh, he's had a moment, Filthy. He's had a moment. Really struggling to get the power down. Out of Remus there. Because these two are fuel saving. No, I don't think they're going to have anything to fight with here. Just got this feeling Lockwood's going to drive off into the distance. Check it back with our lady who's coming into the pits now. You can come in, grab a donut, maybe catch up on the daily newspaper. So another interesting, I thought Grimdeath would start to catch these two in front, but he's actually dropped a bit of time there. It's interesting. Fasterjet in 6th. Nice drive there by Fasterjet, just quietly going about his business. Betty in 7th. 8th is VF. 9th is Subaru's had another off there in the background. We saw that. He's gone. Yep, he's gone. Catching more grass than a Victor Lawnmower. Just spun, around she goes. Oh, he's gone again. Oh, wow. Wow, so it's been huge drama for a couple of drivers there. Oh, the Good Dog's going for a move there. Oh, that was close. He had a nice look there. Bit of a nibble. So this is about to get racy now for the final podium spot. Of course, these two have, as I say, great mates off track, but there'll be no niceties here on the track, I feel. Of course, these two are two of the cleanest races going around. Listen to that flat six struggling to put over 500 horsepower to the ground. Get the feeling here, this will be one of those one move moments. He's not going to get a big window of opportunity, so when he sees his window, he's just going to have to go for it. It's a real thinking man's drive, the good dog, so he'll be running through all the scenarios through his head, working out when's the best time to go for it. Back in with our leader now. He's got a 10-second gap over Lockwood. This has been a storming drive. Boys at CP Racing have definitely got their heads around the Porsche, no doubt about it. Of course, their lead driver, Dan the Man, currently leading the championship. Oh, slight little mistake there. Maybe feeling the pressure. Lockwood in second, but a great drive from Lockwood. Really impressed with his drive tonight. And this is definitely the battle now. It's still going. These two are absolutely throwing everything at each other. Just see there a little bit interesting lines they both take there. So Filthy definitely takes that wider approach where the good dog really hugs the apex nice and tight. Of course, you don't need a time gap, it's a visual gap. Definitely hovering between that 0.5, 0.7 mark. Wow, Filthy found a lot of time out of Red Bull Mobile there. Got a beautiful exit. Lovely drive off the corner. 3 minutes 20 remaining. So this will be the penultimate lap. Probably. Max was never my strong suit. This is where the good dog's very good under brakes. Braking into Remus, he is absolutely right on it here. He just can't get it close enough to execute the move. Oh, this looks like a go though. He's in the toe. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The good dog's going to go for it. Set down now towards Schniko. No, thinks better of it. No, he's going to fire it up the inside. Is this the move we've been waiting for? Can he hold on the exit? There's a little bit of argy-bargy there. Oh, no. No, good dog redressed that. Might check that out at our Pirelli replay. Let's have a look. So he's in the toe there. Really got a beautiful slipstream. Little squirrely under brakes. Now was he... Oh, I feel he was far enough up there. That will be interesting. Will no doubt be a big debrief after the race. Was that his opportunity? Has he got one more shot left to fire? Back up the front though. Shizer is, well, really doesn't need to complete another lap. He can back it right off here. Enjoy this last lap. Savor in the moment. Been a real masterful performance. Set it up in qualifying with a fantastic lap. Started from pole, has not been headed at all. Real class performance this one. Even got time to back it into a corner. No issues there. Second place is Lockwood. Been a magnificent drive. Really hasn't put a foot wrong here. Filthy currently locking down third. Can he hold on to it? Oh, again, he's a little squirrely there. Josh Goldie's really struggling to get the car braked and turned there. Can the good doc just find a little opening? He's closed right back up on him now, but I think Filthy's done enough here. So these two no stopped. So will Filthy, will Shizer now go for one more lap? Or will he just back it right off? No, he's going to go for another lap. He's like, bugger it, I'm having myself a victory lap. So second position will go to Lockwood. Fantastic drive. Well done. On the podium. Great to see. Filthy looks like he is going to hold on for third. Great to see Filthy on the podium. Gets the bum out of the rear. Oh, hang on a second. Maybe that's... Oh, open the door slightly for the good doc. Good doc in fourth. Great drive from both of them. Grim Death will finish in fifth. Sixth was Betty. Of course, having that major off really put paid to his race. Faster Jet in seventh. Oh, he's got VF there as well. This might be a battle to the line. VF, no, Faster Jet holds on. VF in eighth. Ninth was the Moth. After a strong qualifying, just struggled maybe in the conditions. But crosses the line. Subaru in 10th is, wow. And by the looks of that, he's out of fuel. He is out of fuel. So he will finish in 10th, and 11th was Dilzer. But back to our race went up. What a masterful performance this has been. Controlled it from the start. Great drive, Shizer. Congratulations. Fantastic race. And that is Porsche Supercup. FYRC Porsche Supercup. Group B, run and done. Fantastic race. Great result for CP. They'll be happy. Switchblade will be happy. And I think Filthy will be over the moon with third. So the two boys have definitely tried the nose stop and finished third and fourth. Interesting. But huge congratulations does go to Shizer. Great result. Well done, Shizer. Recapping our race results. So Shizer in first position. Second position was Lockwood. Third position was Filthy. Fourth position was the Good Doctor. Fifth was Betty. Sixth was Faster Jet. Seventh was VF. Eighth was the Moth. Ninth was Subaru. And 10th was Dilzer. We did have Grim Death in there as well, but he seems to have left the room. So I believe he finished in fifth position off the top of my head. And the fast lap did go to Shizer with a 1:45.847. Wow. Fantastic. Great racing. Drive of the day. Yeah, look, I'm going to get around Filthy and the Good Doc, definitely. That was a fantastic show of racing. Clean, fast. And trying the nose stopper as well, I thought was quite brave. So, definitely. Fantastic work, Josh. What a round for Switchblade. One very happy TR. Yeah, Switchblade have had an awesome round 4. Very impressive run. They should be very happy there. So we are heading across there to AGT. So, of course, the big 40-minute race. This is going to be really action-packed. And we will welcome back into the box Mr. Troy V8. How are you, mate? How's it all been going?
Yes, you've been running good.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just going to double-check the grid and then we're good to go.
Awesome. So this should be a interesting... Well, I've said it before. I think the race for the final 2 steps on the podium is going to be pretty real. But, look, let's be honest. Zeus should really run away with this.
Well, with the practice, the qualifying time, you'd think so. Let's hope I don't crash the safety car.
No pressure at all.
First time. It's pretty daunting when you got all them cars right behind you.
Yeah, definitely. Go Henry, great drive, mate. Beautiful drive. Nailed it. Oh. There we go. So we got there. Flat 6 CP double podium, yep. Sure, they'll release the limited edition DVD next week. Alright, so let's head to the track now. Here we are, the beautiful Peter Mac GTR safety car. So Bass leading from pole. Strategy play will be interesting here too. With the one stop seems to be the go. The conditions have dried up a little bit, so they've gone from the wet tyre now to the intermediate. So there'll be more pace.
You gotta watch on your pit stop too, because the wets come up as your first option.
Oh, got to be careful there. So I think what can Berry do in that second position in the Ferrari? Would be great to see the Ferrari on the podium. They've had a tough year, or season, I should say. Yeah, season, it all works. Alright, so of course Zeus now will take control of the field. Of course, side by side. Both sides have to go through their grid box. Here we go. Round 4 AGT Online Championship. Group B is about to get underway. Holding. And we are green, and we are racing. So they all now fire up towards Nicky Lauda curve. Does Berry go for the audacious move? He does go for the audacious move. Oh, but Bass holds on. Zeus holds on around the outside. Oh, gonna still get that confused. Doremus now moves up to third. So a fantastic start from there from Doremus. We shuffle Schniko now back to fourth.
It's a good clean start.
Very clean start. Everyone's got off the line beautifully. No incidents. Looking there at Doremus out currently in third position. So a fantastic start. Oh, look in the background. Is that Lucky going for a super audacious move on Bryan here? Does he make that sick? That started from way back. He does. What a move from Lucky. Stunning move. Oh, Bryan's off. Oh, I thought Bryan was on the grass there. Holds on to it though. Racing back here. Holy moly. So we've got NASCAR. Lucky, Bryan, captain. As you can see, the GTR's just struggling to get that power to the ground. Lucky looks on a real charge. He looks fired up. He's in form. Now working on the back of NASCAR.
D's moving up on the back of Captain. Then he slid. Oh, we might have a penalty. NASCAR.
Oh, NASCAR, yes. Hey, wow. So that's gifted. That moves Lucky now up to 6th position. So he's making his way through the field nicely at the moment. Check it back up the front. Zeus now at a 1.5 second lead. You just feel he's just going to drop the hammer here. Barry holding on to second. I'll tell you what, Doremus is hanging in there. He's got Schniko all over him now. Schniko's starting to work on the back of that BMW.
Barry needs to just tag onto the back of Zeus and see where he's getting his lines. Kruzki in 5th, that's going well.
Yeah, nice drive from our wide hips. Seems to enjoy the Ferrari.
He does have Lucky on his tail.
Tell you what, I'm really impressed with Lucky's opening stint here. He is absolutely charged through this field.
Oh, the two Mustangs right over the back.
Yeah, we did cover off earlier in the qualifying there that we thought they were going to struggle. Of course, Hardsoft's been on a big European sojourn as well, so he's probably still recovering from that.
I don't think there was too much practice laps got in there before tonight. Although he's still with the pack, so he's not doing too bad.
Tell you what here, Doremus is starting to range up to the back of Berry here. I think he wants to have a look at this second position.
Zeus has left him.
Yeah, he's out of the race. Look at that, a 38.9.
He's definitely got a handle on the Lamborghini.
Very much so. He's one of those rare breeds, so like the Cyborg and Terry, put him in anything and they can drive it real.
Oh, it's shattering when you do lap after lap after lap, and then Cyborg or Terry come out and they do better than your time straight up. in your own car you're using.
Yeah. It's been a really impressive drive from Doremus so far. Very nice opening stint to this race. Checking back in with this battle and for 5th position. Kruzki and Lucky.
Kruzki's still holding him off, he's doing good.
Doing a great job at the moment. These two are definitely hard-nosed racers. Just saw there, very interesting that Kruzki takes Nicky out of curve, uses a whole ripple strip where Lucky's avoiding him. So, just a couple of different methodologies.
I think the cap might have had a spin.
Oh dear.
Hardsoft's got past him.
Yeah, back down all 11th now. Oh, he nearly had another spin there. Gathered it up.
I don't think Cap's had much practice either. He's been moving the house, so he's doing fairly well for his laps he's done this afternoon, I think.
Back up the front with our leader, who's 4.5 seconds to the good now. Another masterclass from a master driver. Of course, he'll be fired up. Got to sit in the real Trofeo Motorsport Lamborghini on the weekend. He was well chuffed with himself. Actually now, because that won the race on Saturday, he thinks he's the good luck charm. So.
Oh, he'd be loving it.
Oh.
funny, I live in Brisbane and they're at the Gold Coast and I don't go to that event. I should. Barry's just starting to pull away from Dreamus. I think he's might have found some form.
On board with Schniko at the moment. Tell you what, he's sitting behind these two. Is that a strategy ploy? It could be. Listen to that Jaaaag, it sounds glorious.
I think he's got a bit of a plan in place.
It definitely doesn't look like he's overdriving the car there. He's very smooth with his inputs.
He's running very consistent lap times.
Of course, we'll get a tyre and fuel update very quickly from our top 6 players.
Zeus is running half tank. He's just starting to wear the rears and fronts a fraction. Barry is a little bit more of half a tank slightly and about the same tyre wear. Dreamus has used just over half a tank and then he's running the same tyre wear as well as the front two. Schniko's just above half tank, same tyre wear, and Pruski is probably the best fuel out of them all above half tank.
Wow.
And the same tyres. And go to Bryan, he's about the same as Pruski.
Very interesting.
They're all running roughly the same lap time, so maybe they're all on a fuel save.
Maybe. Definitely the one, everyone's going to be one-stopping here. There's really no one's trying anything a bit different, I feel. Which means the battle is going to be won on track, which is what we want to see.
Yeah, I think as soon as you make that 20-minute mark is when you want to be pitting. Get them fresher tyres back on.
Impressed with Barry's drive. He's just starting to open up a little gap. Yeah, out to 1 second now. Oh, Dreamus has a big slide there. Coming out of the Worth curve. Hold on to it though. Hang on, we've lost Lucky. What's happened there? So Lucky's back down on left. Now, did he pit? I don't think so.
No, he must have had a spin.
He must have had a moment. So Lucky's dropped from 6th position all the way down to 11th.
Hardsoft's had a spin as well.
Yes, he's down to 12th. Wow. But the weather's just starting to play some tricks on these guys.
Well, I think you get to about that 8-9 lap mark, the rear tyres, especially on the MR cars, they start letting go a bit easier.
He's just starting to get onto the back of Barry again. It's like a rubber band, this gap at the moment.
Zeus is well gone.
Just a casual 8 seconds out in front. That's what he does. Just a Sunday drive.
Just consistent 38s.
It's a machine.
This is a corner that Dreamus has a bit of a tend to slide out here.
This looks great, but not good for rear tyre life. On board here with Barry and the Cruzin Ferraris, we listen to that flat plane V8 sing.
He's definitely pulling a bit of a gap on Doremus. Gap to 1 second.
Schniko's hanging in there. He's definitely not going away, that's for sure. Bruce has got a battle on his hands with Bryan now.
I've got a feeling that when the pit stops come, we might see these two jumper position. We'll get right on the back of Schniko. They're fuel saving pretty well.
That's interesting. Well, hopefully we get a real big battle there for the final 2 podium spots. I think the top steps, you can collect all tickets now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I don't know if he has a bit of a tangle.
Well, yeah, true. Anything can happen in this motor racing.
Especially in the wet, these things just keep spinning, trying to get back on track.
Of course, the Revolution Satellite running a special bonnet for the month of October with Polish Man. Fantastic charity that helps dealing with kids that suffer from abuse, so definitely search them up on Google, and if you can, donate. Fantastic cause. As now, Bryan's going to go for the move here on Brewski. No, thinks better of it. Just pulls it back in the line.
Doremus just pitted.
Doremus is in. Oh, first to blink. Interesting. At 23 minutes. Ooh. Is he trying to go for the undercut, maybe?
Could hurt him entire life at the end of the next stint. If he can make the fuel last.
So that has released Schniko now. What Schniko needs to do here, I feel, he's going to have to put in some really good laps if he wants to leapfrog Doremus here. Doremus being in. Now, where's he popped out?
He is in 12th.
Wow, so that's dropped him right to the back of the field.
He didn't quite take a full tank either, so he's
two-stopping.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. So these are going to have to be qualifying laps now. Our leader's in. So he might be two-stopping as well. Barry's in as well. Here we go. It's all starting to play out now. Schniko goes around again. We'll assume the lead of the race here. Brewski goes around. Bryan goes around. NASCAR goes around.
Brewski's having such a good race.
Brewski's having a fantastic race. And he's got Zeus right behind him as well. So Zeus has split Bryan and Brewski there.
Well, that could be a dangerous spot for Zeus to come out.
Of course, Brewski doesn't have to get out of the way, but look at Zeus. He's just going to fire it straight up the inside. He's on him. Oh, that is side by side. Oh, Brewski's going to have a conversation. Oh, there's a big slide. Oh, he catches it though. Great little bit of car control there from Brewski. Widely regarded as one of the hardest people to pass. We call him Old Wire Hips, and there's the reason why. He will not make it easy. Of course, this
Zeus
is...
only...
Yep.
Sorry, Zeus has only put in just over half a tank.
So he's definitely two-stopping as well, but this traffic's starting to hurt him a little bit. He's got to find a way past. He's going to do it at Rent, surely not. This is a brave move if he pulls this off. Oh, what a move. What a move. Oh, look at Brewski. He's like, oh, I thought he was going to overlook there. What that has done, it's given Bryan an opportunity now. They're going to go side by side down the main straight. Who's going to brake later into louder curve? Oh, Pruski's so late on the brakes. And look at that in the background. NASCAR's caught up to these two as well. Now with all those stops there, Lucky's found his way up to 5th.
He is very much on the red light fuel.
So he'll be in this lap. That confirms one stop for me. So Schniko looks like he's come in as well. So there's the gap. 0.9 from Berry to Remus, 1.4 to Schniko. So now we've got to keep an eye on Bryan. Oh, Bryan's got past. Oh no. Camera angle deceived me there. Good one, Nuffle. Nuffle, that's not even a word.
They're all starting to be on the red light now, so I'd say we'll see the rest of them pit.
So here's the race right here for the podium. When these three come in, it's where they pop out. It's going to be the very interesting thing.
Oh no,
Oh, Bryan
stayed out again.
Bryan stayed out again. Wow, interesting. So Bryan's going long first in. Really trying to minimise that length of the second stint. Interesting strategy, I like it. Something a bit different. So Berry now will assume 3rd position. Still got Doremus for company. These two have not left each other the whole race.
He's having a quiet race, staying out of trouble. Moved himself to 6th.
So now the field has cleansed. We've got just waiting on Bryan the pit. So Pruski popped out in 8th there. Oh, NASCAR. So NASCAR jumped in there.
Tried to, didn't quite make it.
Didn't want to make no. We're now in 3rd position. It will be a net 2nd once Bryan makes his first stop, first and only stop. Bryan's in with nothing in the tank.
Running on vapours.
So it's going to be interesting how this all plays out. We definitely know that Doremus and Berry have to stop again. Now we know that Pruski, NASCAR, Bryan won't have to stop again. Now Bryan is going to jump Pruski here. He does. That's a great bit of strategy as he builds up, gets up the speed now. Pruski is going to be at full racing speed.
I think Zeus has got enough time for another stop and still come back out in front, so
wow,
he might be right.
Oh, Bryan runs it very deep there. Got away with it though. Look at that, 19 seconds out in front. Wow. With the fastest lap of a 38.5. This has just been relentless.
Yeah, looking at his lap times for every lap, he's consistently in the 1:38s.
Unreal. second. Sorry, you got to go ahead, mate.
Schniko seems to have lost a little bit of ground, I think. Off and on Dreams, he's down to 4 seconds.
Yeah, this stint really hasn't come to him now. He might try to get home here. Oh, this battle's raging on again between Bryan and Brewski. NASCAR as well. Brewski has another look. Thinks better of it. On board now. Can he make the move? Bryan goes defensive. Oh, a little bump there from Brewski. Gave him a little how you going? They're now side by side. They head down out of Warshosh Gold. This should be interesting. You know the Ferrari's pretty good under brakes. Brewski just fires it down the inside. That is super deep on the brakes. Has he made that move stick? He has. That's a brilliant move.
Set up for the inside on the next corner too.
Beautiful move there from Brewski. He is having a fantastic race. Just know though, Bryan's going to look at that and go, right, okay, it's on.
This time of the race too, you start to lose a bit of concentration, I guess, and with someone that close to you, you don't want to be messing up that little bit.
Well, yeah, I guess the mental concentration as well. Like, oh, Brewski has a big moment there. Coming out of Red Bull Mobile, and Bryan just goes, thank you.
NASCAR's just sitting there waiting to pounce.
Look at the power of the GTR, just pulls away from the Ferrari. The thing is an absolute weapon in a straight line. But again though, the Ferrari gets its power down much better. Here they go again. The drive he gets out of the slower corners in that Ferrari is just incredible. The GTR can't match it.
Dreamus is all over Berry.
Battle for second and third is really starting. Oh, look at this. As Zeus comes in. Probably going to grab himself a meat pie. Maybe a sausage roll. If you're on the big BMW though, Dreamus is really going to have to plan his move if he's going to make one.
By the look of it, Dreamus is going to have to stop again.
Oh, wow. So he will be stopping again. Now, Berry, can he go... Can he get it... If he can get it home, no, I think he's a lock for second here.
Oh, he's... It's doable, I think. He's running just under half a tank.
It'll be touch and go, but I reckon he might do it there. That'll be a fantastic result. D currently in fifth.
Remus is just on the fuel light.
These two, Bryan and Brewski, are still going at it. You can just hear the short shifting on the GTR just to really minimise that wheel spin. Oh, Brewski runs it quite deep into the curve, cost him a bit of time. Bryan, very nice awareness there not to run up the back end.
this section of roads where it catches you, it can slip out from under you easy.
Remus is in. Well, it's two very different cars, the Ferrari 458 and the Nissan GTR. D's in as well, so the CP boys mirroring each other's strategy.
I think Zeus might be the only one that could pull off the two-stopper.
So what that has done now, it's bumped up Prusky to 4th, Bryan to 5th, NASCAR to 6th, so Doremus has come out in 7th. Now, what's the gap there to NASCAR? 6.5 seconds. But what we do know is Doremus here can absolutely drop the hammer here. He can run maximum revs, maximum attack, where the guys in front are going to be on conserve. Can he make up that gap though? 6 seconds with 9 minutes remaining. It's going to be very touch and go. Oh, he nearly runs it off there. So you can see he's pushing very hard.
I think with 9 minutes left, he's put 3/4 of a tank in, so he may have been able to put in less. I think he might have overfilled that a little bit.
May have. You'd rather err on the side of caution than we have seen.
They're running out.
Yeah, a few incidents of fuel running out. Let's check it back in with our leader now. It's been another masterclass again. Barry currently in second is just, well, my driver of the day already.
Still can only be 7 seconds behind. That's pretty good race.
Definitely. That strategy for Schniko has definitely paid off now. Oh! We've lost! Oh no! Schniko's gone! Oh dear, oh dear! The Jaaaag let go! Oh, huge drama! And now that's pumped right now. This is a battle for the final spot on the podium between Bryan and Prusky. I'm getting Ryan and Bryan mixed up. It's all happening. It's gone off.
They're right behind one another.
Well, this battle now just got a lot more spicy. Now they know what's on the line.
Oh, Schniko will be devastated.
Oh, absolutely. He had a lock on that third position.
Barry's in.
Barry's
This
in.
could,
Ooh. This is interesting now. So if Barry's in, these two ain't stopping again. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, this race has taken a while to really warm up, but it's now getting really interesting. With 6 minutes 40 remaining, this could be a fight for second and third now. Barry, I can see he's moving.
Second place.
Barry is moving, but he's going to be leapfrogged by these two. Oh, wow. But we do know these two will be slightly conserving. Barry now will be on full attack mode. There's 6 minutes remaining now. But as we know, Barry can catch these guys, but then as we can see, getting past is proving very difficult.
That'll leave about 6 laps left. I think, yeah, Prusky and Bryan have definitely had enough to get to the finish.
been a fantastic race from these two drivers. They have gone wheel to wheel pretty much the whole race. And they're still going at it.
And it's been Pruski holding Bryan off the whole time.
You see, Bryan makes up so much time in the straights. That GTR just has a stonk, just beautiful. And it just gets its power down nicer than the GTR. The GTR really struggles.
NASCAR's creeping up the back of Berry there. Lucky's made his way back to 7th, so he's done really well.
That's done well. Nice recovery. I'll tell you what, he's only 1.4 off Dorema, so he might get a 60. Keep an eye on that. This is the battle that's really raging at the moment. Can Pruski hold on for a second position? Can Bryan maybe get that second? Has Berry got enough time to catch these two? 1.9 seconds, so he's definitely reeling him in. Look at Bryan, he's all over Pruski again. Magnificent battle this is. As they go down the rent now, he was having a look there.
It looks like Pruski's just starting to cover lines.
Going very defensive. I tell you what, his car placement's been absolutely impeccable. If Bryan makes a move, it's going to have to be pretty bold.
They've definitely got these Ferraris sorted for this race.
They have it. It's fantastic to see. Here goes Bryan. He's going for the move. Up towards Remus now. Breaks it very late. Pruski's on the outside. Does he make it stick?
Oh. Pruski got him back.
Oh, Pruski, look, classic. I've just been handed a note from the stewards office. Will be an investigation post-race. But at the moment, this is a battle on the track, and they are absolutely going toe-to-toe here. They're side-by-side again. Oh, Pruski's a little sideways. Oh, there's a touch!
Berry is caught right up.
Bryan now in second position. Pruski now drops down to third. He's got his teammate right behind him here. What does Pruski do? Does he let Berry go past and chase after Bryan? Does he do the team thing? I know Pruski pretty well, and I can answer that question. That'll be a no. So, was Bryan burning a penalty there? He seemed to move across. Was he just trying to break the slipstream? Just a little bit of gamesmanship.
I didn't see a penalty. It might have been just a bit of gamesmanship. I don't think there's going to be any team tactics with Pruski. I think he'll be going for it.
Jeez, the time that... Oh, he's got two... Oh, he just held on to that. That looks quite deep under brakes. He's got to compose himself now. These two Cruzin Motorsport... Oh! Pruski's gone! He's had a big moment! He ran very wide there at Schniko. That's just handed Berry third position now. Berry's going to get the head down and get off after Bryan. Because we have got 38 seconds remaining. These guys might not get another lap here. This could be it. Meanwhile, leaders just cruising around, Sunday drive, 34 seconds out in front. What a performance. Unbelievable.
I think you nearly go through the Macca's drive-through.
Yeah. This is huge from Bryan. This has been a great drive in the GTR. Definitely not favoured around here. Are they going to get one more lap, or is this going to be it? This is going to be very close. Yes, they do, so it's on. Pruski finishes in 4th, NASCAR in 5th, Lucky in 6th, Doremus in 7th. Okay, I've got to keep an eye on that battle while we go back to our race winner. What can we say? What a performance. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's definitely on another level. He's made it look too easy.
With the fastest lap of a 1:37.9. Are you kidding?
You would think so.
That is unbelievable.
Barry is right on the back of Bryan right now. Oh, he's just slid.
Oh, he's had a moment. Oh, huge moment. We'll see if we can catch. Oh, he's gone again. He saw bugger it. I'm just going to absolutely go for it. The worst he could finish is 3rd, but he's just got the rear out, and that has handed Bryan 2nd position. Oh, look at our race winner. He even has time for a donut there before the finish line. Wowee.
Just to rub it in.
Wow, that's wow. Bryan in 2nd.
Mo's probably clicking the pen at the moment.
Great drive from Bryan. Fantastic drive. Barry in 3rd. Getting the bum out. Like it, that's what we like. Slides it across the line. And that is Group A. Group B. Round 4, run and done. But huge congratulations does go to Zeus. What a drive. Masterful performance. Just a class above this evening. Gets the 4 as well. Pole position, fastest lap, clean race, and the victory. Fantastic. Recapping our race results there. Zeus in 1st position. 2nd was Bryan. 3rd was Barry. 4th was Pruski. 5th was NASCAR. 6th was Lucky. 7th was Doremus. Hardy Hardsoft actually got up to 8th position, so that's a beautiful drive. 9th was D. 10th was Captain. 11th was Excalibur. The fast, unfortunately, we did lose Schniko there as well, so definitely a hard luck story. And the fastest lap did go to Zeus there with a 1:37.9 on lap 23. Wow. What a race. Unbelievable performance. Driver of the day. Very much. It's a hard one, actually.
Yeah, for me, I would say it's got to be either Pruski or Barry.
Yeah, look, I'm going to give it to Barry. He's had a tough season in the Ferrari, but to get that podium, he'll be well chuffed with that, no doubt about it. Pruski, massive job. To step in as well, he's normally a Porsche driver, to step in and get a 4th place, that is fantastic. Alright, so Jay, wow, that's a drive of the day performance of Bryan, beats both the Ferraris to the post. Yeah, definitely. Fantastic. Zeus would have won Group A with this pace. Yeah, most likely. He is a Group A driver, let's make no mistake about that. Gary, drive of the day, Zeus. Ben, drive of the day, Pruski. Buffer, drive of the day, Bryan. Yeah, I'd have to agree with all of those, actually, so... Yeah, definitely.
It would have been great to see Zeus race Brocky.
Yeah. But hopefully we may get that towards the end of the year. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to catch back up from missing around, isn't it?
It is, yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
Very sure am chuffed. He's happy.
Pruski maybe gets a little, not advantage I'd say, but he's a bit of practice because the Porsches are MRs, so that might help a little.
Yeah. Lucky wants to know, did he have spin of the day? We actually didn't see it. We were sort of watching a battle, and then, yeah, we saw he drop down the order, and we're like, oh, something's happened there. Must have been a good one. A couple of guys did struggle in the conditions. It is granted, the track is very slippery.
It's very hard to drive, especially when you're under pressure.
So that wraps up round 4 for AGT Online Championship and the FYRC Porsche Supercup. We now move into Enduro mode as we head along now to the Nürburgring. So that will be next Sunday from 7 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. That'll be the Group A boys. So it's going to be, I just want to let you all know as well, it's going to be a bit longer stream as well, a bit longer program. So we will have we'll have a shootout. We will have the FYRC Porsche Supercups as well. They won't be doing their enduro race, so they'll just have their standard race, I believe. Someone will probably correct me. And then the AGT boys will go around for 1 hour. So that's going to be very exciting to see around a fantastic race circuit.
It's going to be grueling.
Pruski, how good was that? Bryan for driver of the day. Got a feel for Schniko? Yeah, definitely. It's always really hard to see people when they drop out like that, and yeah, our thoughts are with him. So, but he's a pretty good bloke. He'll dust it off. He'll come back better next round.
Yeah, I think driver of the day is pretty hard to pick between the second, third, and fourth.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so big thank you goes tonight to Mr. Brent, aka Mr. Mankini, for hosting the Porsche Room. Great job. Huge thank you goes to Troy as well for joining me in the box and also running the AGT room. Didn't crash the safety car as well, so good job, mate.
You're welcome.
Big thank yous also goes to our wonderful viewers. You guys are amazing tonight, as always. Love the chat. You always keep it flowing. Really good to see. I just want to give a personal thanks as well to the guys in admin. I've had a rough couple of weeks. So these guys have really had my support, and it really means a lot to me. So big thank you, guys. And also to the wider AGT Online community. You guys are amazing. Love the banter and the chat. It's really cool. So big thank you from me personally. Well done, guys. Love you all. But other than that, next Sunday, be sure to tune in for round 5, Group A from the Nürburgring oh God, just finished short. GP circuit. That's going to be a lot of fun. Any final thoughts there, Troy? Anything you want to say? Want to talk about the XW? Or?
It's going to a car show next weekend if anyone in Brisbane wants to come to it.
There you go.
But no, I think that you won't miss it. It's loud. It's orange. No, I just want to say thanks to Brent for short notice of jumping in. We had a short queue of admin that could run tonight, so done a good job for us anyway.
Yeah, awesome. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Relax, put your feet up. Thanks, Buffer. Appreciate it. And other than that, this is Sean, aka Go, signing off for now. And you've been watching AGT Online, powered by Thrillhouse.